I want to show everyone my llama shirt. I have a llama in pajamas. Hey, I really am. Well, I'm wearing a llama in as pajamas. Oh, that's sad. It's not a real llama, everyone. Hi guys! This week, what am I doing this week? This week I'm going to be sharing with you a few products from the new Colourpop and Sephora launch. For those of you that don't know, Colourpop is a very small indie brand. They're exclusively sold on their website online, and they're amazing. Their price point is very, very reasonable. They're innovative, they're fun, they're colorful, and they're coming to Sephora while they're at Sephora. Sephora usually sells high-end makeup brands, and Colourpop, while their quality is over there, their price point is much lower, so methinks it's interesting. Any hooser whatsits, I went to Sephora only to find it was one little shelf. It was like a small bookcase. And I asked the sales associate, is this it? And the sales associate said, yeah. So I'm gonna lay out for you what the selection is, at least at my Sephora. They came out with 2 lipstick trios. One is all glosses, and the second is 2 ultra satin lips and a gloss, which is what I got. You're a Gem lip trio, and I'm pretty excited about this actually. They also released 2 new pressed eyeshadow palettes. These palettes are very strange. One of them is all shimmers. The second is all pressed glitter eyeshadows. All shimmers, glitter. I don't know what to do with that. This is called Semi Precious Shadow Palette, and this is the one that has all shimmer shades in it. This is not the glitter eyeshadow. And they also released a highlighter trio, which I also picked up. I love this packaging. I think it's adorable. Colourpop never disappoints on their packaging. I feel like Colourpop has really unique, innovative, original products and colors and formulas. And I was just bummed to see such a small arrangement. I love all of the packaging. I think it's so cool. This looks like a gem. This is like a diamond, and this is something else. But it's cool. It's all cool. Just in terms of the functionality of this collection, I certainly couldn't put a whole face of makeup together with it. I don't even know if I could put a whole eye look together with it. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have here, and let's see how it goes. All right, now let's go on and open Semi Precious, this eyeshadow palette here. I get it. Here she be. I love the way Colourpop does their eyeshadow palettes. They're so thin, but they're weighted. They don't feel cheap or flimsy or anything like that. They're just like the perfect packaging in color, in design. They're just great. They're perfect to travel with. Now, don't get me wrong. This is beautiful. All of these colors are beautiful. I just couldn't put a whole eye look together with this. I don't mind having 1 or 2 of these around if they're small enough, like the Desi and Katie one, but I'm not gonna stock up on all shimmer eyeshadow palettes when I can't put a whole look together with them. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna dive into the Colourpop, I always wanna call it the Cute AF palette because that's what it says right here, but it's actually called the Yes Please palette. I'm just going to take some of these mattes to start this look off. Going in first up here with Bling. Matte white shade. Just using this to set my crease and my brow bone. And then I'm just gonna run big cocktails a little bit more precisely in my crease, just to create some dimension. I'm gonna deepen up my crease really quickly with Louis before I go in with Semi Precious. All right, these beautiful like cranberry wine shades are really speaking to me. So I'm gonna try to do like a gradated eye with these shades here, and then we'll figure out the rest in a minute. So the medium shade is The Game, and I'm gonna put that right on the center of my lid. Now, normally I would wet my brush before going into a shimmer or glitter or metallic shade, but for the sake of this video, I wanna see how these shadows perform on their own, so I'm just going to go in dry. Oh, all right, that's pigmented, I like it. Okay, that went down really easily. Damn. They're so smooth, they almost like act like mattes, but with a lot of shimmer in them. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's really pretty. I like that a lot. First shade, it's a win. Yeah, these are really like almost more of a satin formula than a shimmer. They're really beautiful, but they look a lot less shimmery than they do in the pan. Now I'm gonna go in with the darker shade here called Beam Me Up and put that on my outer corners of my lid. This one has a little bit more kick up than the last, but nothing to write home about. This is also very pigmented. I'm impressed. This is very beautiful and they're blending quite nicely together, I gotta say. Before we jump into the inner corner, I'm just going to blend out the edges here into my crease shade. I have to say, they come off a lot less intense on the eyes than I thought they were going to be, but I'm not mad at it. And that third more purpley burgundy shade is called Bashful, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eye. It's funny, they really take a while to pick up, but once you do, they're very pigmented. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, this one. Oh, okay, I like this one. I don't know if you can tell, but I like this one the most so far. Okay, that's nice. They all blend in together, so I'm not mad. These are the first three shades swatched on my hand. This here is The Game, then we have Beam Me Up, and lastly, Bashful. I think they're nice. Again, I'm not wowed, I'm not amazed. They're a beautiful formula, but I would expect nothing less from Colourpop. I'm going to highlight my brow bone with the lightest shade in the palette, Up and Atom. Ha ha ha, cute, cute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I haven't been highlighting my brow bone recently, but that's pretty. I would love to see that on my lid. It would look nice on an inner corner too, but I'm gonna try something else on the inner corner. Okay, damn, I could use this as a highlighter, honestly. This would make a nice highlighter. Adding Up and Atom to the lot. Here are the first four shades that I use. This is Up and Atom here, that gold champagne. Ugh, beautiful. I am going to put some concealer on and quickly do the rest of my face, and I'll be back for the lower lash line and the rest of the goodies. All right, I feel a little bit more alive and awake now that I got some color on my face. For my lower lash line, I really want to try out both of these sort of like greeny chartreuse shades. This is more of like a gold green. This shade here is called West Star. And then this one is very interesting. It's called Upon a Star. It almost has like a blue shift to it. Very interesting. So I'm gonna go in with the darker shade Upon a Star on the outer corner of my lower lash line. Oh dear. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness. It's a pretty color. I don't know that I would choose to put it on my lower lash line every day of the week, but it's pretty. It's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. There's not enough dark shades in this palette. If you're gonna make an all shimmer palette, they at least better have some dark shades in there. Next, using West Star on the inner portion of my lower lash line. Ooh. Oh, ooh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That is beautiful. That is like green gold. I love me some of that. Again, I wish I had something a little darker on my lower lash line, but these are two pretty colors and they blend well together. I have to say, the formula of this palette is phenomenal. They're buttery, they're pigmented, they glide on with ease, they blend out seamlessly. It's a good formula. That's not up for debate. Lastly, I'm going to use the shade that's been calling my name the whole time. I don't know why I didn't use more of it. It's this beautiful periwinkle blue purple shade here called Easy Go. I'm going to put this on the inner corners of my eyes and we'll go see what's gonna happen, huh? I knew it. I should have used this more. Damn. If you rub them a little, they get more intense. Oh my God. That's pretty. I'm regretting not putting that everywhere. Let's just run away with this and take this on the inner corner of my lid. Just want to see how they layer. That's my excuse. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. It's a good one. So here are the last 4 shades. Oh my God, that beautiful periwinkle shade. Upon a Star, the sort of green, gray, blue. This right here is West Star. And this, I didn't get the chance to use this on my eyes today, but it's a really pretty copper color, pretty standard in a lot of shadow palettes. The pigment is really outstanding in this palette, I have to say. Moving right along to highlighters. This is the Legit AF highlighter trio. Okay, this is the trio. Oopsies. This beautiful purple shade here is called Over the Moon. This is Spoon, and this is Wisp. Here are the 3 highlighters swatched. Right here we have Over the Moon, and then this is Spoon and Wisp. Wisp is definitely a little too dark for my skin tone, but it actually swatched the best. It looks the most pigmented and smooth and sheeny as opposed to glittery, which is my preference in highlighters. Spoon looks like it would be gorgeous on, but I'm really excited about this magical beauty over here called Over the Moon. So let's start there. I'm gonna try this with a dry brush first. I may end up using my finger. These formulas can be a little tricky on top of powder, but we're gonna make it work. I see what's happening here. Let's just douse ourselves, shall we? In person, I will say, because it's so sheer, which is not bad, the glitter particles are very, very prominent. When I'm looking at it in person, all I see really are just the individual pieces of glitter. Just kind of looks like I put glitter on my face. On camera, it looks gorgeous. I love that. And I love the pink purple sheen to it. But like on my forehead, it just looks like I accidentally like threw glitter on there. Let's give Spoon a try, shall we? There you go. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty. Again, I'm having the same glitter problem. It's really glittery. Really glittery. Wow, just like glitter. So light. Here we have Spoon. And here is Over the Moon. Oof. Yeah, that looks good on camera, but I stand by it. In person, I'm not a fan of either of these, if I'm being honest with you all. I'm just gonna try Wisp on top of Spoon because it looked so gorgeous when I swatched it. I just wanna try. You probably can't see on camera, but it just has a much nicer sheen to it. It's less glitter, but it is a tidge too dark for my skin tone. Last but certainly not least is our Your Gem Lip Trio. And again, this bad boy has 2 ultra satin lips and 1 ultra glossy lip. So this is the ultra glossy lip here. It's really pretty. And this is called Charming. This ultra satin lip is called Catchin' Feels. Oh, how cute. And lastly, we have another ultra satin called Misbehaving in this really beautiful berry. So here we have Misbehavin', then Catching Feels, and then the gloss here, which is called Charming. I'm gonna put Charming on first because I have a feeling it's the one I'm gonna like the least. Not a big gloss gal. Ooh, actually that's pretty. Very gold. Ooh, no, and you can feel it. Feel like there's tiny little particles. The mica, it's itching my lips. But let's just put more on. See what happens. Do you know what I mean though? I feel like it's just lackluster on me. I have like a thin upper lip and it just doesn't look good, I don't think. Numero dos is Catching Feels. I love their ultra satin lip formula. I think this is my favorite. Oh yeah, yeah. This is the shade Catching Feels, and I'm catching them, baby. I love this color. This is my kinda shade. Last but certainly not least is Misbehavin'. I'm really excited about this. This is my favorite. Yeah, it's just so vampy and dark and I love it. And this formula is so lovely. It's comfortable, it's smooth. It's not transfer proof. It doesn't dry down completely matte, but it doesn't matter because it really lasts all day long, even more than liquid to matte lipsticks in my opinion. I am in love with this lip color. I'm gonna put some mascara on and I will be right back. All right, you guys, this is the finished look for today. Is this my kind of eyeshadow palette? I have to be honest with you, it's not. I like a lot of the shades in it, and if those shades were incorporated in some other Colourpop palettes with mattes, because also they do their mattes so well, and now that they've nailed this sort of satin shimmer formula, I want this mixed in, baby. I just don't ever see myself using this, ever. I know that sounds terrible. The shades worked really well. There were some clear standouts in my mind. I loved this periwinkle shade here. Loved. I also loved this shade called Bashful, the green gold shade West Star, even this like champagne-y peach shade Up and Atom. There were some real big standouts in this palette, but as a whole, am I gonna reach for this every day to put a look together? Am I gonna take this traveling with me? No. Overall, I have to say I'm quite underwhelmed with this Sephora collaboration with Colourpop. I was really excited about this. And unfortunately, I don't think they delivered. I love this lipstick. I love this other ultra satin lip. I don't like the glossy lipstick. It's gritty, it's uncomfortable. I'm really underwhelmed by the two new highlighters in the trio. And we all know how I feel about this eyeshadow palette by now. I am eagerly anticipating them expanding this collection with Sephora. I would love for them to sell some of their staples at Sephora, some of their regular eyeshadow palettes that I love so dearly, their whole line of ultra satin lips, their brow product, their concealers. Come on, Colourpop, give the people what they want. Gimme. Anywho, sound off in the comments section down below. What did you guys think about these products that I shared with you today? I'm really interested to know how you all feel about this eyeshadow palette. Would you use this every day? Would this be a go-to or a holy grail palette for you? Because it sure ain't for me. That's for sure. Hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at laurenmarienyc. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Bye.